We are here with, well, maybe we'll start over since we got a chicken head poking in. Mark, take it away.
Thank you, Jason. So as you know, we've reintroduced the Toric collection. The detail has been thought through, and as you're turning the watch, you can see just how elegant and subtle some of these details are. What I really like about this watch, one of the many things, is the dial. It's a really interesting technique on this dial that I don't think really communicates well in some of maybe the pictures that you've seen online or the social media. It's got a texture to it that's very unusual. This is a texture that Michel actually found in restoration pieces from the 1800s, and it's a very difficult technique and a very difficult texture to achieve because you see that it's consistent, but the technique, that texture is achieved by a powder made up of sea salt and silver powder and cream of tartar, and it's actually a horsehair brush is used with liquid, and that paste is actually put over this gold dial, which it is. It's an actual 18-karat gold dial. This paste is rubbed by hand over this dial to achieve this look, and Michel actually had to teach the dial makers how to do this process, how to obtain this look. And then the color is added to this texture, and then the subdial seconds on this, and then the minute track. You'll see that there's a gold ring around it. That's not something that's applied. That's not an additional ring of gold. That is actually the dial maker now removing that texture and removing that color by hand to reveal the gold underneath. You know, obviously with a white gold dial here and a rose gold dial here, that ring, after that texture and color is removed, then it has to be polished. And it's just these little subtle, elegant, humble details that really are an expression of Michel Parmigiani and his excellence over the years. Markers on the subdial second hand. To me, when I first looked at it, it looked like kind of a sandwich dial, a two-part dial, but it's not. Those little hash marks are actually engraved into the gold again, then hand polished. So just incredible attention to detail. See the watch, experience the watch, try it on. The details are so compelling. The subtlety that is intended for you. This is not a watch that you buy and wear because you're trying to impress anyone else. This is for your enjoyment and your pleasure. And here, from the dial to the gold movement that has been execution of the finish. We're calling this Côtes de Fleurier or Fleurier stripes. It's our own technique of taking kind of a Geneva stripe at 30-degree angles and making them intersect to develop our own look and our own finish, to the chamfering that's on all the edges, to even, and I don't know if you can zero in on that, but the barrel, both of these twin barrels are hand finished, and the texturing is just phenomenal. And then even the small detail of the kind of matte, almost sandblast finish under the escapement to really give it contrast. It's all of these little subtle elements that all come together, and it's really about the details and the subtlety.
Okay, I want to thank you both again for taking the time to show me the watches, the novelties and watches and wonders this year.
Our pleasure.
This time I want to present a little gift to you guys, just to say thanks. Feel free to open. It is a commemorative.
That's amazing, Jason. Thank you so much.
Commemorative 25-year coin.
That is incredible.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to have partners like you guys.
It's a
That's
pleasure.
beautiful. Thank you.